Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to just a late night stream. Just because, do we? Now let's get the screen share. We haven't done that yet. There we go.
Red circle. Red circle.
There we go. Now that that's set up, all right, here we go. I might just play some Monopoly tonight. Why not? Let's play a quick game. Well, not quick, but let's just play Monopoly. Hang on, we gotta check something first.
New tab cube with W unselected. T. With the IT H unselect switch. V selection TV. Tyler Shepard to other.
Is this, can you guys do my, what the fuck?
Navigation. Landmark.
Oh god.
Following link.
Oh god, I hate push.
Following link. Focus linked. Q bank.
Okay, there's no.
Toolbar. Andreatube.com.
We're going over to YouTube. This guy's my audio. Twitch is being annoying.
System.
There we go.
Blank. Blank. Blank.
Silly, like turn off fucking Wi-Fi. What the hell?
YouTube.clickable banner landmark. Main landmark clickable late night stream. Tyler Shepard.
All right, everyone can hear my audio.
Clickable main landmark. Enter.
Shut up. Okay.
Blank. Out of grouping heading level a late night stream. One watch it button graphic vid. Clickable toggle button not pressed this video along with 0 other.
Okay.
Pressed.
Oh, you can't hear the
Blank.
screen.
Out of grouping night stream. One
Oh,
watch
yeah,
button
you
graphic
can.
vid.
Sweet. All right,
Clickable
cool.
toggle button not pressed this video along with 0 other.
Okay.
Pressed. Red circle live.
Still kind of choppy, but fuck it. Who the fuck cares? We're gonna play this.
Start with document.
All right.
Slider 100. Studio dot restream chat flower inbox app setting mic sunrock phone link sunset note lunch note RS games client no
That's probably half the
you have Tyler Shepard. Well, RS Monopoly. Press control new game. Please select British London American Atlantic City. Would you like this game to be private? Yes. Please enter a password for this game dialog. Enter a password. 8. Stream. RS Games Client Monopoly text. The game is now. You have added bot Sybil.
You know what? I'll play against
You
two.
have added bot Heinrich.
Sybil and Heinrich. Let's go.
TV. The game is starting. Choose a toe ball. Blue visits camera. Cannon. You have chosen. Sybil has chosen the heartbeat. Heinrich has chosen the horse. Would you like quick move? Yes. You have selected quick move. Yes. You, the game master, have decided that there will be money on free parking for this game. We roll the dice to deduct Q. Roll dice. You roll 5. You lose 10 spaces. You land on jail. Just visiting. You roll doubles. Roll dice. You roll 5. 6. You lose 11. You land on Kentucky Avenue. It is a yes. Fight rent property Kentucky Avenue for $200.
Who would I visit in jail?
Sybil rolls 4.
I mean, goddamn.
She lands on Vermont Avenue. Blue property. Sybil buys the blue property. Vermont Avenue for $100. Sybil rolls doubles. Heinrich draws a community chest card. 15. Pay school tax of $100. Roll dice. You roll 4. 1. You lose 5 spaces. You land on Atlantic Avenue. It is a yellow property and costs $260. You currently have 1,000 free. Yes. You buy a yellow property Atlantic Avenue for $260. It is now Sybil's turn. 3. 6. Sybil moves 9 spaces. Lands on Indiana Avenue. It is a rent property. Sybil buys the rent property Indiana Avenue for $220. It is Now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 2, 3. Heinrich moves 5 spaces. He lets Heinrich draws a chance card. It reads, get out of jail free. This card may be kept. Roll dice.
Nice
You
for
roll
you,
1, 2.
Heinrich.
You move 3 spaces. You land on Marvin Gardens. It is up to you buy a yellow property Marvin Gardens for $280. It is now Symbil's turn. Symbil rolls 1, 5. Symbil moves 6 spaces. She lands on Marvin Gardens. It is a yellow property. It is owned by
Yay!
Tyler Shed 23. Symbil must pay rent of $24. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 3, 2. Heinrich moves 5 spaces. He lands on Ventnor Avenue. It is a yellow property. Heinrich finds the yellow. Roll dice. 4, 2. You move 6 spaces. You land on Short Line Railroad. It is a railroad yes. You buy a railroad property Short Line Railroad for $200. It is now Symbil's turn. Symbil rolls 4, 1. Symbil moves 5 spaces. She lands on Pennsylvania Avenue. It is a green property. Symbil finds the green property Pennsylvania Avenue. $20. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 4, 6. Heinrich moves 10 spaces. He lands on Park Place. It is Rich finds the blue. Roll dice. You roll 2, 6. Let's go. You collect $200. You move 8 spaces. You land on Baltic Avenue. It is a yes.
How much I got?
$114.
Ah, fuck it.
C. You buy the purple property Baltic Avenue for $16. It is now Symbil's turn. Symbil rolls 3, 1. Symbil moves 4 spaces. She lands the luxury tax. Pay $75. It is Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 5, 5. Heinrich has to go. He collects $200. Heinrich moves 10 spaces. He lands on chance. Heinrich draws a chance card. Roll dice 154. Roll dice. C. You roll 1, 2. You move 3 spaces. You land on Oriental Avenue. It is a light blue property and costs $100. You currently have $750. Yes. You buy the property Oriental Avenue for $100. It is now Symbil. Symbil rolls 5, 4. Symbil has to go. She collects $200. Symbil moves 9 spaces. She lands on chance. Symbil draws a chance. Roll dice. Manage asset train. Man roll dice. You roll 4, 5. You move 9 spaces. You land on Pennsylvania Railroad. It is a red yes. You buy the railroad property Pennsylvania Railroad for $200. It is now Symbil's turn. 5. Symbil moves 6 spaces. She lands on State Avenue. It is a pink property. Symbil buys the pink property. Roll dice. You have $454. C. You roll 6, 6. You race it. You land on Ventnor Avenue. It is a yellow property. It is owned by you have $432. Roll dice. C. You roll 1, 1. You move 2 spaces. You land on Marvin Gardens. It is a yellow property. You already own it. You roll double. You roll dice. You roll 3. You must roll double 3 times.
Whatever!
You are now in jail.
I'm
It is
a
now
bad,
Symbil's turn.
bad
Symbil
boy.
rolls
I went to
3. Symbil
jail.
races. She lands on free parking. Symbil gets $240 for landing on free parking. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 2, 2. Heinrich moves 4 spaces. He lands on chance. Heinrich draws a chance card. It reads, take a ride on the reading. If you get $200. Heinrich has to go. He collects $200. Heinrich moves 9 spaces. He lands on Reading Railroad. It is a railroad property. Heinrich finds the railroad property Reading Railroad for $200. Heinrich rolls doubles. He goes again. Heinrich rolls. Roll dice. You won. Sorry, but that doesn't get you out. Symbil's turn. Symbil rolls 2, 6. Symbil moves lands on Waterworks. It is a utility property. Symbil buys the utility property Waterworks for $150. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 5, 5. Heinrich moves 10 spaces. Pay the fine to get out of jail. Roll dice. You roll 5, 4. Sorry, but that doesn't get you. By Heinrich. Symbil must pay rent of $26. Symbil rolls doubles. She goes again. Symbil rolls 6, 4. Symbil has to go. She collects $200. Symbil moves 10 spaces. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. Hammer Series 691. Offline. Star Kitty. Offline. Status and blind life. Off file. And the man. Offline. Exiting. Pay the fine to get out of jail. $436. C. You pay the $50 fine to get out of jail. You have $386. Roll dice. C. You roll 2, 2. You move 4 spaces. You land on Virginia Avenue. It is a pink property. It is owned by Sim. You have $304. Roll dice. C. You roll 5, 3. You move 8 spaces. You land on chance. You draw a chance card. Advance token to Eris utility. If unknown, you have $284. It is owned by Heinrich. Symbil must pay. You have $284. Heinrich moves 9 spaces. He lands on free parking. Heinrich gets $50. Roll dice. CC. You roll 6, 5. You move 11 spaces. You land on Boardwalk. It is a blue prop. You have $284. Symbil moves 7 spaces. She lands on Electric Company. It is a utility property. Symbil buys the utility property. Heinrich finds the green property Pacific Avenue for roll dice. You have $284. Roll dice. CC. You roll 4, 4. Let's go. You collect $200. You move 8 spaces. You draw a chance card. Symbil moves 11 spaces. She lands on Indiana Avenue. It is a rent property. Heinrich has to go. He collects $200. Heinrich moves 10 spaces.
Wait,
Choose a player. Heinrich. Tyler earned 200. V. Tyler Shep. Baltic at Oriental at Pennsylvania. Kentucky. Atlantic at Marvin Gar. Short line. Done viewing. Done viewing.
wait, how did I not?
Pay the fine to get out of jail.
I literally landed on this blue property somehow, and it fucking... I screwed.
You have $484. C. You pay the $50 fine to get out of jail. It is your turn. Roll dice. You roll 1, 5. You move 6 Spaces you land on St. James Place. It is an United Orange property St. James Place for $180. It is now Simil's turn. Simil rolls 4, 1. Simil moves 5 spaces. She lands on Waterworks. It is a utility pro and he owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich roll 1, 2. Heinrich moves 3 spaces. He lands on income tax. Heinrich decides to pay $200. You have $254. Roll dice. C. You roll 1. Races you land on Tennessee Avenue. It is an orange property. Yes. You buy the orange property Tennessee Avenue for $180. You roll doubles. You go again. It is you have $74.
I don't even.
5. You make spaces. You land on Atlantic Avenue. It is a yellow property. You already own it. It is now Simil's turn. Simil rolls 4, 5. Simil moves. Nice. She lands on Parkway. $64. She already owns it. It is your turn. Roll dice. C. You roll 5, 2. You move 7 spaces. You land on community chest. You draw a community chest card. It reads. You are assessed for street. You have $74. Tyler Shepard 200. You have $78. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 200. You have $92. Roll dice. CCC. You roll 6. Go. You collect $200. You have $292. 10%. $200. 10%. $200. C. $200. Not a great choice. That. You were worth only $1,972. So you could have gotten by with paying only $197. You have $92. Owned by Simil. Heinrich must pay rent of $100. You have CC. You roll 3, 5. You make spaces. You land on electric company. It is a utility pro. Simil rolls 1. Simil moves 5 spaces. It is owned by Type 200. You have $26. Rich move. Heinrich rolls 1, 4. Heinrich moves 5 spaces. He lands on
I'm so gonna lose this game.
Property. You already owns it. It is
But I'm here
roll
with
dice.
that.
CCCC. You roll 4. Sim move 10 spaces. You land on chance. You draw a chance card. Go back 3 spaces. You move back 3 spaces. You land on New York Avenue. You have $10. Simil moves 5 spaces. She lands on Indiana Avenue. It is a rent property. She already. It is owned by Simil. Heinrich must pay rent. You have $10. Roll dice. CC. You roll 6, 7 spaces. You land on Atlantic Avenue. It is a yellow property. You already own it. It is now Simil's turn. Simil rolls 6, 6. Simil moves 12 spaces. She lands on Short Line Railway. It is a railway. It is owned by Tyler. You have $60. Heinrich moves 8 spaces. He lands on free parking. Heinrich gets $450. You have $60. Roll dice. CC. You roll 3, 4. You move 7 spaces. You land on community chest. You community chest card. It reads from sale and stock. You get $45. You have $105.
I love how cheap.
Simil moves
It's
32
amazing
spaces.
how much
She
money
lands
you
on
can make.
Boardwalk. It is a blue property. Simil hides the blue property Boardwalk. You have $105. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Heinrich must. You have $129. Roll dice. CCC. You roll 5, 2, you move 7 spaces. You land $200 for landing on roll. It is now Simil's turn. Simil rolls 6. You have $329. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. You have $329. Heinrich collects $200 for landing on roll. It is your turn. Roll dice. Roll dice. CCC. You roll 2, 4. You move 6 spaces. You land on Oriental Avenue. It is a light blue property. You already own it. It is now Simil's turn. Simil rolls 2, 1, 3 spaces. She lands on electric company. It is a utility property. She already owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 2. You have $300. Roll dice. C. You roll 4. You move 5 spaces. You land on St. Charles Place. It is a pink property. It is owned by Heinrich. You must pay rent of $10. You have $319. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Simil must pay rent of $14. It is owned by Heinrich. Simil must pay rent of $16. It is now Heinrich's turn. You have $333. Heinrich. Roll dice. C. You roll 1, 1. You move 2 spaces. You land on State 7. It is a pink property. It is owned by Simil. You must pay rent of $10. You have $337. Roll dice. C. You roll 3, 5. Space. You land on Kentucky Avenue. It is a rent property. You already own it. It is now Simil 9 spaces. She lands on Waterworks. It is a utility. Heinrich moves 7 spaces on Indiana Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Simil. You roll 6, 2. You move 8 spaces. You land on Marvin Gardens. It is a yellow property. You already. Simil rolls 6, 5. You have $337. Sim spaces. She lands on Boardwalk. It is a property. She already owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 5, 1. Heinrich moves 6 spaces. She lands on Marvin Gardens. Is a yellow property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Heinrich must have 24. You have $300. CC. You roll 5, 3. You move 8 spaces. You land on Park Place. It is a new property. It is owned by Heinrich. You must pay rent of $35. You have $326. Simil draws a chance card. It reads. Your building and loan matures. Collect $150. Simil rolls double. You have $376. She already owns it. It is your turn. Roll dice. CC. You roll 3, 4. Let's go. You collect $200. You move 7 spaces. 10%. $200. You decide $200. Good decision there. You are $2,256. So you only have to pay $200 and not $225. It is now Simil's turn. Heinrich test. You have $376. Heinrich draws a community chest card. It reads. Doctor's fee. Pay $50. It is your roll dice. C. You roll 1, 1. 2 spaces you land on Oriental Avenue. It is upper. You already up. You have 376 .C. You roll 1. 2 spaces you land on Vermont Avenue. It is a right through property. It is owned. Sibyl. You must pay rent of $6. Roll die asset train. Manage a train. Choose a player to Heinrich Sibyl. You have started to Vermont Avenue. Lau. Sibyl. Enter amount of cash to ask for. Sibyl currently has $1,539 dialogue. Enter amount of 9. RS Games Client Monopoly text. Check off the properties you Oriental Ave. Light blue. Pennsylvania Railroad. St. James Place. Orange. Tennessee Avenue. Orange. Kentucky Avenue. Red. Atlantic Avenue. Yellow. Marvin Gardens. Yellow. Short line railroad. Railroad. Short line railroad. Railroad. Checked. You have enter amount of cash to give. You currently have $370 dialogue. Enter amount of cash to give. You currently have $370. Edit blank. RS Games Client Monopoly text. The deal is as follows. Tyler Shepard 223 is trading Sibyl the following properties. Short railroad and $122 in exchange for no properties and $39. Is this okay? Yes. No. Cancelled. It is your role to manage assets. Train. Choose a player to trade Heinrich Sibyl. You have started to propose Vermont at Vermont Avenue. Light blue. Check. Connecticut Avenue. Light blue. Checked. Electric Company. Utility. State Virginia. Indiana Avenue. Red. Waterwork. Pennsylvania. Boardwalk. Blue. Sibyl. Cash to ask for. Sibyl currently has $1,539. Enter amount of cash to ask for. 5. RS Games Client Monopoly text. Check out Robert Baltic Avenue. Purple. Baltic Oriental Avenue. Light blue. Pennsylvania Railroad. Check. St. Denis, Kentucky. Atlantic Avenue. Yellow. Marvin Gar. Short line railroad. Checked.
No way she's gonna agree to this.
You have enter amount of cash to give. You currently have $370 dialogue. Enter amount of cash to give. You currently have $370. 0. RS Games Client Monopoly text. The deal is as follows. Tyler Shepard 223 is trading Sibyl the following properties. Pennsylvania Railroad. Railroad and $10 in exchange for Vermont Avenue. Light blue and Connecticut Avenue. Light blue and $539. Is this okay? Yes.
It's not okay. She's not gonna accept it, but fuck
Please
it.
to accept or reject your deal. Sibyl did not accept your deal. It is your turn. Roll
Smart
dice.
bot.
Roll dice. You roll 2, 5. 7 spaces you land on Pennsylvania Rail. Sibyl rolls.
Not even
Sibyl
mad,
has
bro.
rolled. She collects $200. Sibyl moves 3 spaces. She lands on Mediterranean Avenue. It is a purple property. It is owned by Heinrich. Sibyl must pay rent of $2. It is not roll dice. 2, 5. You move 7 spaces. You land on chance. You draw a chance card. It reads. Spend pay you didn't dot. Sibyl moves 9 spaces. You have 420. Rich rolls 5, 6. Heinrich moves 11 spaces. Roll dice.
Oh, I'm making money. I love it.
7 spaces you land on Marvin Gardens. It is a yellow property. You already. Sibyl moves 9 spaces. She lands on Avenue. It is an orange property. Like Heinrich. Sibyl must pay rent of $16. It is now Heinrich's turn. New notification from clock. Great job. You have completed a focus period. Your break 5 minutes starts now. Not actions. 1 of 1 window. Heinrich rolls 5, 2. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on Ventnor Avenue. It is a yellow property. He already owns it. It is your turn. Roll dice. 2, 6. You move 8 spaces. You land on Park Place. It is a new property. It is owned by Heinrich. You have $385. 6. Heinrich must pay rent of $28. It is your turn. Roll dice. See, you roll 3, 5. You have go. You collect $200. It is a railroad property. It is owned by Sibyl roll. You have $560. Sibyl moves 2 spaces. She lands on Electric Company. It is a utility. It is owned by Shepard 223. Sibyl must $14. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich roll dice. DC. You roll 6, 3. You move 9 spaces. You land on Virginia Avenue. It is a pink property. It is owned by Sibyl moves 5 spaces. He owns it. It is now red circle 5 Studio not list. Stream. Chat row 1 column 4 of 6. RS Game Client. List. Cube Brown Control 10 of 4. Google Chrome. New tab Google Chrome. Toolbar address and Atube.com. Y selected. Cube and busy blank.
Hang on, I gotta put this to get people in the stream.
YouTube. Clickable main landmark late night. Clickable main landmark and check to see if you qualify to get paintball. Clickable late night. Clickable visit and link Tyler Shep live. Clickable link Henry Danger official. Clickable live. Banner landmark clickable menu but main grouping available. VidIQ manage. Click like this video along with one other person. Clickable dislike button. Clickable clip button. Clickable save the playlist button.
Alright, hold on.
Clickable But clickable analytics, clickable edit video, show less button X, clickable menu, but main clickable edit video button link available. Video manage, click like this video along with duck, always duck. Clickable dislike button, clickable click button, clickable save the playlist button.
Alright, hold on.
Clickable. Show less button, frame click, clickable more option, clickable learn more button link, clickable and reaction button, no next edit field. Out of frame dial, back, clickable search landmark, main landmark, clickable frame something, document. Something. Show less button, frame click, clickable more option. Clickable more button link. Banner landmark. Next edit. No ducking.
Finally.
Button. Hind banner view plans button. Clickable field dump up print multiply. Clickable field dump. Click up. Click. Clickable action menu button. Dialog. Click reframe one video. Clickable notify. Click main next mute. Clickable skip ahead auto plays on button. Clickable skip ahead to live broadcast button. Clickable notify. Click main next mute. Clickable skip ahead auto plays on button.
Wait, what?
Clickable skip ahead to live broadcast button.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Clickable note.
There we go.
Auto plays on subtitle settings many minute theater full video. Clickable like this video along with click share button. Clickable button cancel. Head list but clickable button. Edit read only clickable button copy. Edit read only selected https / you do not be select. Toolbar messenger.com select facebook.com f facebook.com. Facebook clickable. Visit and link Facebook. Account messenger menu navigation Facebook content main landmark create a post region. What on your mic? Create post dialog. Create button close. Create blank. I. A. Like. Spelling error I am spelling error. Out of edit image. Emoji button late night change preview but remove all remove link and to your photo / tag peak feelings check it life event more button post button. Unavailable. Busy indicator. Out of region button new alert your post is success.
Alright, cool. Close this.
Desktop list.
Let me go back over here. Oops. There we go.
You roll 3-6 on Indiana Avenue. It is a land proper. It is owned by Single. You have $550. Single move success.
We will.
It is owned by a Shetland 200. You have 560. It is owned by Tyler Shetland 223. Heinrich must pay rent of $22. Enter S. Fat. For your. Moan. P-O-M. Money. Bro. RS Games Client Monopoly. Text. Message from Tyler Shepard 223. Thanks for your money, bro. Roll dice. You roll 1, 2. New notification from clock. Time to focus. Your focus period 26 minutes. Starts in Sibyl. Rolls 4. Sibyl move. Date spaces. She lands on Tennessee Avenue. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Sibyl must pay rent of $14. Sibyl rolls double. Heinrich moves 8 spaces. He lands on Pennsylvania Avenue. It is a roll dice. You roll 1. 4 spaces. You land on jail. Sibyl moves 6 spaces. She lands on Pennsylvania Avenue. It is a stream chat roll friend circle. Restream chat app. Link privacy link term out of grouping button unavailable log in. Heinrich moves link create account. Clickable edit protected password. Clickable edit. Clickable edit. Edit blank. Tyler Shepard. G. M-O-C-O blank. Edit protected blank. Create account login button. Restream chat document. Recaptcha document https://www. Stream chat document button login. In button help button verify blank button and get an audio unavailable. Press play to listen. Press control. Enter what you button and enter what button. Press play to listen. Press control to play again.
And frequencies that
enter what you hear button. Press play to listen.
and frequencies that
Enter what? Edit. What you? Some. Frequency. That. Reach grouping privacy. Link. Type a message. Edit blank.
There we go. Now we're back.
Button connect and channel button unavailable. Clickable menu button sum menu. The chat level 3 for A. Header clickable. Out of the chat is what clickable menu button sum menu.
There we go. Now the chat's
Red circle.
Sorry about that.
Rest games down. Pay the fine to get out of jail. Roll dice. You roll 2, 1. Sorry, but that doesn't get you out. It is now Sybil's turn. Sybil roll 2, 1. Sybil now jail. It is now Heinrich's turn. 1, 2, 4, 3. Heinrich has go. He collect. You have 600. Pay the fine and see. You pay the $50 fine to get out of jail. It is your turn. Roll dice. You roll 5, 6. You use 11 spaces. You land on Kentucky Avenue. It is a rent property. You roll a It is now Sybil's turn. Sybil pays the $50 fine to get out. 12:29 a.m. It is owned by Heinrich. Sybil must. You have $507. It is owned by Heinrich. 220. You have 624. Roll dice. You roll 2.
Pay me my money
4
back.
spaces. You land
Look
on
at that.
Railroad. It is a yes. Like a railroad property and a railroad for $200 road tunnels. You go again. It is. You have $424. See. You roll 3, 6. You use 9 spaces. You land on Pennsylvania Avenue. It is a green property. Sybil moves 7 spaces. She lands on Atlantic Avenue. It is a yellow property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Sybil must pay rent of $22. Heinrich moves 3 spaces. He lands on B and it is a railroad property. You have $600. Roll a C. You roll 5, 3. You have go. You collect $200. You move 8 spaces. You land on Community Chest. You draw a community guest card. It reads fund mature. Collect $100. You have $918. Heinrich, you have $918. Heinrich. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 200. You have $1,018. Roll dice. CC.
I love having
9
choo-choos.
spaces. You land on St. Charles Place. It is a pink property. It is owned by Heinrich. Must pay rent of $10. You have $1,008. It is owned by Heinrich. Sybil $10. Sybil. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 220. You have $1,026. Heinrich has go. He collects $200. Heinrich moves 8 spaces. He lands on Baltic Avenue property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. You have $1,030. Roll dice. You roll 2, 6. You move 8 spaces. You land on New York Avenue. It is an orange property. It is owned by Heinrich. You must pay rent of $16. It is now Sybil's turn. Sybil moves 9 spaces. She left. Heinrich rolls 1, 3. Heinrich moves. You have $1,014. It is owned by Heinrich must pay rent of 8. It is your turn. Roll dice. C. You roll 3, 1. You use 4 spaces. You land on Indiana Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by You must pay rent of 18. You have $196. Sybil moves lands on Pennsylvania Railroad. It is a railroad property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Sybil must pay rent of $100. You have $1,096. Roll dice. CC. 3, 1. You use 4 spaces. You land on Ventnor Avenue. It is a yellow property. It is owned by Heinrich. You must pay rent of $22. Heinrich rolls 3, 4. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on Kentucky Avenue. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Heinrich must pay rent of $18. It is your turn. Roll dice. You roll 1, 3. 4 spaces. You land on Pacific Avenue. It is owned by Heinrich. You must pay rent. Desktop list. Q ground control. Google Chrome to Root and Google Chrome. Attune.com. Like Lepton. YouTube. Clickable dialog. Here comes the money. 13 YouTube.
Only when I win.
Main landmark. Click with my navigation. Let me clickable Shane McMahon. Here comes the money entrance theme by WWE Music. 6 years ago 2 minutes. Roll dice. You roll 3 9 spaces. You land on go. You collect $3 for landing on go. It is now Sybil's turn. Sybil rolls 2, 1. Sybil moves 3. She lands. Heinrich moves 9 spaces. You have 1,003. Roll dice. CC. You roll 6, 2. You move 8 spaces. You land on Vermont Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by Sybil. You must pay rent of $6. It is now Sybil draws a chant reads. Advanced to Illinois Ave. Heinrich rolls 2. Heinrich has go. You collect. You have $1,384. You go. You have $1,319. Roll dice. CC. Volume level 76. You move 8 spaces. You land on St. James. Volume level 70. Sybil rolls 4, 3. Sybil moves. It is owned by Heinrich. Sybil must. You have $1,319. TTF. Roll dice. C. You roll 3, 2. 5 spaces. You land on Kentucky Avenue. It is a rent property. You already own it. It is now Sybil's turn. Sybil rolls 5, 5. Sybil has go. She collects $200. Sybil moves 10 spaces. She lands on Mediterranean Avenue. It is a purple property. It is owned by Heinrich. Sybil must pay rent of $2. Sybil rolls doubles. She goes again. Sig 1. Sybil moves 6 spaces. She lands on chance. Sybil draws a chance card. It reads. You have been elected chairman of the board. Page clear $50. It is now Heinrich. Turn. Heinrich rolls 5, 4. Heinrich spaces. He lands on free parking. Heinrich gets $75. Roll dice. You roll 3, 5. You 8 spaces. You land on Marvin Gardens. It is a yellow property. Sybil moves 9 spaces. St. James Place. It is an orange property. It is owned by Item 223.
Blind
Symbol
Life
must pay
Gamer.
$1. It is not
You're on
Heinrich's
my
turn.
TV.
Heinrich rolls 1, 4. Heinrich to level 7.
I'm on your. Hang on.
Vertical live tuned. Restream chat row 1. Restream chat. You're on my TV.
Nice. I'm now a TVR.
Arresting clientman. Roll die.
How have you been?
You roll 5, 3. You make spaces. You land on Park Place. It is a new property. It is owned by Heinrich. You money $5. You have $1,519. She already owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 1, 4. Heinrich manage asset. Roll dice. See. You roll 6, 4. Pass roll. You collect 200. You draw a chance card. It's read. Advance to St. Charles. You pass roll. Collect $200. You move 4 spaces. You land on St. Charles Place. It is not. You have $1,709. Heinrich plays a get out of jail free card. Heinrich rolls 1, 1. Heinrich moves 2 spaces. He lands on electric company. It is a utility property. It is owned by Silver. Heinrich must $1,709.
I can tell that's an American siren.
You have 1,700. Roll dice.
Well, I wonder if they do. I wonder what they do if you go to
Blind
jail
Life
in
Game.
British version.
Been doing good. What about you?
Can't complain.
CCC. You roll 3, 6. You move 9 spaces. You land on free parking. It is now Silver's turn. Silver rolls
Damn
4.
it, no
All level
money!
76. Heinrich pays $50 time to get out of jail.
I
Heinrich
want
out.
more money.
You have $1,709. You roll 4, 6. You move 10 spaces in jail. You are now in jail. Silver rolls 3, 6. Silver moves 9 spaces. She lands on Connecticut Avenue. It is a right blue property. She already owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on Ventnor Avenue. It is a yellow property. He already owns it. You are in jail. Pay the fine to get out of jail. You pay the $50 fine to get out of jail. It is roll dice. 5, 2. You move 7 spaces. You land on community chest. You draw a community chest card. It reads. Receipt for services $25. It is now Simil's turn. Simil rolls 3, 5. Simil moves 8 spaces. She lands on $2,634. Heinrich moves 6 spaces. He lands on community chest. Heinrich draws a community. He already owns it. Roll dice. Manage at Tyler Shetland Baltic Avenue Purple. Oriental Avenue, Pennsylvania Railroad. It is your manage assets. Tyler Shetland Baltic Avenue Purple. Oriental
How
Avenue,
many houses?
Pennsylvania Railroad. St. James Place Orange. Tennessee Avenue Orange. Kentucky Avenue Red. Tennessee Avenue Orange. St. James Place Orange.
No.
Kentucky Avenue Red. Piando Railroad. Atlantic Avenue Yellow. Marvin Gardens Yellow. Short Line Railroad. Done.
Alright, no
It is your
building
turn.
houses
Roll up.
yet.
You roll 5, 2. You move 7 spaces. You land on Illinois Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Silver. You must pay rent of $20. It is now Silver's turn. Silver rolls 2, 1. Silver moves 3 spaces. She lands on free parking. Silver gets 15 on free parking. It is now Heinrich's turn.
We'll be
Heinrich
here a
rolls
while.
1, 5. Heinrich moves 6 spaces. He lands on chance. Heinrich draws a chance card. It reads. Paper tax of $15. It is your turn. You roll 3, 1. You move 4 spaces. You land on waterworks. It is a utility property. It is owned by Silver. You must pay rent of $40. It is now Silver's turn. Silver rolls 4, 1. Silver moves 5 spaces. She lands on It is a railroad property. It is owned by Tyler Shetland 223. Silver must pay rent of $100. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich
One of these motherfuckers has to be.
choose a player to give Tyler Heinrich. B.
Alright.
Heinrich has $1,891.
Nope,
Listing
not
assets for roll dice.
Heinrich.
Choose a player to Tyler Sim. B.
Oh.
Simil has $2,086. List
Nope,
roll
we'll
dice.
be here a
Roll dice.
long
You roll 5, 6.
time.
You move 11 spaces. You land on Boardwalk. It is a new property. It is owned by Simil. You must pay rent of $15. You have $1,038. Simil draws a community chest card. It reads. Bank error in your favor. It is owned by Simil. Heinrich rolls 6, 2. Heinrich moves 8 spaces. He lands on Chich draws a chance card. It reads. Take a ride on the reading. If you pass go, collect dollars. You have $1,638. CC. You roll 4, 5. And go. You collect $200. You move. Simil rolls 2. Simil moves 5 spaces. She lands on luxury cash. You have $1,832. Heinrich move roll dice. CC. You roll 1, 1. You move 2 spaces. You land on jail. Just visiting. Roll dice.
Oh, I'm lucky. I don't want to go to jail for the 5th time tonight.
You roll 6, 6. You move 12 spaces. You land on chance. You draw a chance card. Advance token to nearest utility. If unknown, you may roll dice.
Shit.
You
It's
roll
not
6,
unknown.
1. You move 7 spaces. You land on short line. Railroad. It is a railroad property. You already own it. It is earned. Single rolls 2, 2. Single has
Choo
go.
choo.
$200. Single moves 4 spaces. You land on 75. It is your turn. Roll dice. You roll 3. Has go. You collect $200. You move 7 spaces. You land on community chest. You draw community chest card. It reads. Income tax refund. Collect $20. It is now Single. Heinrich. It is owned by Tyler Shetland 212. 3. Heinrich must pay rent of $100. It is you. You have 2,086 roll dice CC. You roll 6 and spaces you land on St. Charles Place. It is a pink property. It is owned by Heinrich.
We're all going the other direction.
It is owned by Heinrich. Sibyl must pay rent of $22. It is not. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 2071.
The game is supposed to go the other
Roll
direction.
dice. You roll 3, 5. You take spaces you land on New York Avenue. It is an all-in. You have $2,084. It is owned by Heinrich. Sibyl must pay rent of $26. It is now Heinrich. Heinrich rolls 3, which moves 4
Hold
spaces
on,
you land
hold
on
on,
income
hold on,
tax.
hold on.
Heinrich decides. Roll dice.
Hold on.
Choose a play. Heinrich. CV. Heinrich has 1983 Mediterranean Avenue. Reading Rail. Mediterranean Avenue. Purple. Reading Railroad. St. Charles Place. Pink. New York Avenue. Orange.
Yeah, okay. You have what I want.
Roll dice. Manage assets. Range. Choose a play. Heinrich. You have started to Mediterranean Avenue. Purple. Reading St. Charles Place. Pink. New York Avenue. Orange. Checked. Say read Mediterranean Apple. Checked. Enter amount of cash to ask for. Heinrich currently has $1,983 dialogue. Enter amount. $100-001. RS Games Client Monopoly text. Check off the properties you would like to give to Heinrich and press Enter. Baltic Avenue. Oriental Pennsylvania Railroad. Checked. St. James Place. Orange. Tennessee Avenue. Orange. Kentucky Avenue. Red. Leandro Railroad. Railroad. Checked. Atlantic Avenue. Marvin Gardens. Short line rail. Checked. You enter amount of cash to give. You currently have $2,084 dialogue. Enter amount of cash to give. You currently have 1,000. 5,000.
Shit.
0. 500. RS Games Client Monopoly text. The deal is as follows. Tyler Shepard 223 is trading Heinrich the following properties. Pennsylvania Railroad, Leandro Railroad, and Short Line Railroad, and $500 in exchange for New York Avenue, Orange and Mediterranean Avenue, Purple and $1,000. Is this okay? Yes. Please wait for Heinrich to accept or reject your deal. Heinrich did not accept your
Whatever.
Roll die.
You gotta read on how to make deals.
You roll 5, 1. You 6 spaces you land on Leandro Railroad. It is a railroad.
I literally don't even.
Spaces, she lands on Boardwalk. It is a blue prop. Heinrich rolls 1, 6. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on St. Charles Place. It is a pink prop. Roll dice. You roll 3, 2. 5 spaces. You land on Milton Jail.
No! Number 6!
Sibyl has joy. She collects $200. Sibyl draws a chance for the team. Go directly to me. Do not pay the fine. You pay the $50 fine to get out of jail. It is your turn. Roll die. Roll die. You have $2,048. Roll dice. C. You roll 3, 1. You 4 spaces. You land on Virginia Avenue. It is a pink property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent of $12. Sibyl moves 11 spaces. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 200. You have $2,054. Heinrich moves 5 spaces. He lands on Indiana Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Sibyl. Roll dice.
Wanna go the other way, not-
6. You move 7 spaces. You land on Kentucky Avenue. It is a rent property. You already. Sibyl moves 4 spaces on Leandro Railroad. It is a owned property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Heinrich must pay rent of $24. You have 2,100. Roll dice. C. You move 7 spaces. You land on Waterworks. It is a utility property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent of $17. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 3, 3. Sibyl moves 6 spaces. She lands on Pacific Avenue. It is a green property. It is owned by Heinrich. Heinrich moves 5 spaces. He lands on Pennsylvania Avenue. It is a green property. It is owned by Sibyl. Heinrich must pay rent of $28. It is dice. You roll 5, 6. You move 11 spaces. You land on Boardwalk. It is a new property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent of $50. You have $2,058. It is owned by Heinrich. Sibyl must pay rent of $2. Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 1, 6. Heinrich has go. He collects $200. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on Mediterranean Avenue. It is a purple property. He already owns it. C. You roll 1, 5. You has go. You collect $200. You move 6 spaces. You land on Union Railroad. It is a railroad property. It is owned by Heinrich. You must pay rent $25. Heinrich rolls 4. You have $2,233. Heinrich moves 10 spaces. Roll dice. C. You roll 2, 1. You move 3 spaces. You land on Vermont Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Sibyl must pay rent of $14. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 5, 4. Heinrich moves 9 spaces. He lands on Heinrich gets $300 for landing on roll dice. You roll 4, 3. You move 7 spaces. You land on Pennsylvania Railroad. It is a rate. Sibyl rolls 5, 1. Sibyl 6 spaces. She lands on Illinois Avenue. 30. She already owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 5, 4. Heinrich moves 9 spaces. He lands on Marvin Gardens. You roll 2, 6. 6 spaces. You land on Indiana Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent of $18. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 1, 4. Sibyl moves 5 spaces. She lands on Marvin Gardens. It is a yellow property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 203. Sibyl must pay rent of $4. It is now Heinrich.
Oh, I still made. I
You
mean,
roll 4,
my
2.
my
6
money
spaces.
back.
You land on
Nice.
Marvin Gardens. It is a yep. Sibyl rolls 6, 2. Sibyl moves 8 spaces. She lands on Park Place. It is a new property. It is owned by Heinrich. Sibyl must pay rent of $35. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 2, 4. Heinrich moves 6 spaces. He lands on Boardwalk. It is a new property. It is owned by Sibyl. Heinrich must pay rent of $15. It is your turn. Roll dice. Roll dice. You roll 6, 4. You move 10 spaces. You land on Boardwalk. It is a new property. It is owned by Sibyl. You have $2,221. Sibyl has to go. She collects $200. Sibyl moves 5 spaces. She lands on community chest. Sibyl draws a community chest card. Roll dice. See, you roll 6, 6. You have to go. You collect $200. You move to land on St. Charles Place. It is a pink property. It is owned by Heinrich. You must pay rent of $10. You roll dice. You roll 6, 1. You move 7 spaces. You land on Tennessee Avenue. It is an orange property. You already own it. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 5, 6. Sibyl moves 11 spaces. She left. 13 becomes dialogue. It is owned Bannerland. Mark. Bannerland. Recap. Blank. Dream. Weaver. 13 becomes the money YouTube document blank. Mainland Mark. Click. Dreamweaver by Gary Wright. Topic 4 minutes. Roll dice. You roll 2, 5. It is Sibyl rolls 6, 1. Sibyl spaces. She lands on free parking. Sibyl $100 for landing on free parking. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 2, 6. Heinrich moves roll dice. You roll 1, 4. You move 5 spaces. You land on bottom. You are now Sibyl rolls 3, 3. Sibyl moves 6 spaces. She lands on Atlanta. It is a yellow property. It is owned by Heinrich. Sibyl must pay rent of $26. Sibyl rolls 2. Must roll double. Heinrich rolls 6, 3. Heinrich has to go. He collects $200. Heinrich moves 9 spaces. He lands on community chest. Heinrich draws a community chest card. It reads. Pay school tax of $150. You are in jail. Pay the fine to get out of jail. You pay the $50 fine to get. You have $2,407.
Oh, my bad.
See, you roll 1, 5. You move 6 spaces. You land on St. James Place. It is an orange property. You already own it. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl pays the $50 fine to get to jail. Sibyl rolls 3, 5, 6 spaces. She lands on Tennessee Avenue. It is an orange property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Sibyl roll dice. You roll 1, 3. You move 4 spaces. You land on free parking. You get $250 for landing on free parking. Level 76. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Sibyl must pay rent. You have $2,693. It is owned by Sibyl, which must pay rent of $30. Learn. Roll dice. Roll dice. You roll 3, 6. You move 9 spaces. You land on Marvin Gardens. It is a yellow property. You already own it. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 2, 4. Sibyl moves 6 spaces. She lands on North Carolina Avenue. It is a green property. It is owned by Heinrich. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 212. You have 2,700. Roll dice. You roll 1, 6. 7 spaces. You land on chance. You draw. Go back 3 spaces. You move back 3 spaces. You land on community chest. You draw a community chest card. It reads. Advance to go. Collect $200. You move 7 spaces. You land on go. You collect $200. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl roll dice. Roll 5, 6. 11 spaces. You land on St. Charles Place. It is a pink property. Owned by Heinrich. You have $2,901. Sibyl has to go. She collects $200. Sibyl moves 2 spaces. Just visiting it. Heinrich pays the $50 fine to get out of jail. Heinrich rolls 1, 3. Heinrich moves 4 St. Virginia Avenue. It is a pink property. It is owned by Sibyl. Heinrich roll dice. See. You roll 1, 4. You move 5 spaces. You land on St. James Place. It is an orange property.
God.
And you own it. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls moves 4 spaces. She lands on Virginia Avenue. It is a pink property. She already owns it. Sibyl rolls double. She goes again. Sibyl rolls 2, 4. Sibyl moves 6 spaces. She lands on free parking. Sibyl gets $50 for landing on free parking. It is now Heinrich's turn. Roll dice. You roll 3, 2. You move 5 spaces. You land on Kentucky Avenue. It is a rent property. You already. Sibyl moves 5 spaces on Peek and Railroad. It is a railroad property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Sibyl must pay. Heinrich doesn't own any houses or hotels, so he gets off scot-free. It is your turn. Roll dice. 1, 2. You move 3 spaces. You land on Illinois Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent of $20. You have $3,081. She already owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 6, 5. Go. He collects $200. Heinrich moves 11 spaces. He lands on income tax. Heinrich decides to pay $200. Good decision there. It is your turn. Roll dice. See. You roll 6, 6. You move on chance. You draw a chance card. Take a walk on the boardwalk. Advance token to boardwalk. You move 3 spaces. You land on boardwalk. It is a blue property. It is owned by Sibyl. Of $15. You roll doubles. You go again. It is your roll dice.
Walk.
You roll 3. Volume level 76. Volume level 76. You pass. You collect $200. You move sand on Reading Railroad. You have 3,200 roll dice. You roll high. You just roll from it 3 times in a row. You are in jail. You are now in jail. Your turn is over. It is now Sibyl turn 6. Sibyl has to go. She collects $200. Sibyl moves 12 spaces. She lands on Oriental Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. To pay the fine to get out of jail. $50 fine. You have 3,107 roll dice. You roll 1, high, 6. You land on St. James Place. It is an orange. You roll 1, 6. Sibyl 7 spaces. She lands on Indiana Avenue. She already owned it. She already owned it. Roll dice. You roll 6, 4. 10 spaces. You land on Atlantic Avenue. It is a yellow property. You own it. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl 1. Sibyl moves 2 spaces. She lands on East Railroad. It is a railroad property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. $223 of $100. Sibyl rolls double. She goes again. Sibyl moves 8 spaces. She lands unity chest. Sibyl draws a community chest card. It's green. From sale of stock you get $45. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 3, 2. Heinrich moves 5 spaces. He lands on Illinois Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Sibyl. Heinrich must pay rent of $20. It is your turn. Roll dice.
There we go. We're just gonna put a winning medal around
Roll
my
dice.
neck. Why not? Let's
You
go.
roll 1, 5. You move 6 spaces. You land on North Carolina Avenue. It is a green. Sibyl rolls 6, 3. Sibyl has to go. She collects $200. Sibyl moves 9 spaces. She lands on community chest. Sibyl draws a community chest card. It reads Dr. V. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 2, 5. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on Pacific Avenue. It is a green property. He already roll dice. You roll 6, 2. You land on go. You collect $200. You have $3,450. Sibyl moves 10 spaces. She lands on Electric Company. It is a utility property. She already owns it. Sibyl rolls doubles. She goes again. Sibyl rolls 2, 4. Sibyl moves 6 spaces. She lands on Tennessee Avenue. It is an orange property. It is 12:50 a.m. Heinrich draws a community chest card. It reads Christmas fund matures. $100. It is your turn. Roll dice. C. You roll 2, 5. You move 7 spaces. You land on chance. You draw a chance card. Advance and go. Collect $200. You move $364. Sibyl moves 5 spaces. She left. Heinrich. Always duck. You have $3,764. It is owned by Sibyl. Heinrich must no ducking. Roll dice. CC. You roll 4 spaces. You land on Vermont Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent of $6. You roll the roll dice. You roll 5, 1. You move 6 spaces. You land on Virginia Avenue. It is a pink property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent of $12. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 2, 3. Sibyl moves 5 spaces. She lands on Waterworks. It is a utility property. She already owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 5, 6. Roll dice. You roll 3, 2. You move 5 spaces. You land on New York Avenue. It is an orange property. It is owned by Heinrich. You must pay rent of $16. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 6, 2. Sibyl moves 8 spaces. She lands on chance. Sibyl draws a chance card. It reads Your building mature. Heinrich moves 3 Carolina Avenue. It is a green property. He already owns it. Roll dice. Manage assets. Drain. Choose a player to Heinrich. You have started to Mediterranean Reading Railroad. Mediterranean Purple. Reading St. Charles Place. Pink. New York Avenue. Orange. Checked. Same Reading Mediterranean Avenue. Checked. Enter amount of cash to ask for. Heinrich currently $804 dialogue. Enter amount of cash to RS Games Client Monopoly text. Check off the properties you would like to give to Heinrich and press Enter. You enter amount of cash to give. You currently have $3,754 dialogue. Enter amount of cash 7. RS Games Client Monopoly text. The deal is as follows. Tyler Shen 23 is trading Heinrich the following properties. No properties and $754 in exchange for New York Avenue, Orange and Mediterranean Avenue, Purple and $20. Yes. Please wait for Heinrich to accept or reject your deal. You now own all properties in the orange group. You now own all properties in the purple group. Heinrich just made deal. Tyler Shepard 223 is 3 properties. No properties and $754 in exchange for New York Avenue, Orange and Mediterranean Avenue, Purple and $20. It is your turn. Roll dice.
Hope the investment will...
Manage assets. Tyler Shepard, Mediterranean Avenue, Purple. You own all the buy houses. Buy houses. You put a house on Mediterranean Avenue. Buy houses. Sell houses. Mortgage property. Message from Tyler Shepard 223. Sell house. Mortgage and more new property info. Message from Tyler Shepard. You put a house on Mediterranean Avenue. New notification from clock. Great job. You have complete experience. Your break-ins. Back to assets man. Back to asset. New property info. Back to assets menu. Tyler Shepard. Baltic Avenue. Purple. You buy houses. Buy houses. You put a house on Baltic Avenue. Buy houses. Back to assets menu. Tyler Shepard. Baltic Oriental. Pennsylvania. St. James. Tennessee Avenue. Orange. New York Avenue. Orange. You own all. Buy houses. Buy houses. You put a house on New York Avenue. Buy houses. Buy houses. Tyler Shepard to Mediterranean Avenue. Purple with 1 house. You own all the properties of this color. Is your turn. Roll dice. You have 2 roll dice. See, you roll 1, 2. You use 3 spaces, you land on chance. You draw a chance card. It reads, bank paid you dividend of $50. It is now Simil turn. Simil rolls 6, 5. Simil, she collects $200. Simil moves 11 spaces, she lands on chance. Simil draws a chance card. It reads, make general repairs on all your property. For each house, $25. For each hotel, Simil doesn't so many houses for hotels, so she gets off scot-free. It is now fine. You have 2,876 roll dice. See, you roll 6. 10 spaces, you land on North Carolina Avenue. Green property. It is owned by Heinrich. You have $2,150. Simil moves 5 spaces, she lands on Electric Company. It is owned by Simil. Heinrich must pay rent of $60. It is nice. See, you roll 1, 3. You use 4 spaces, you land on chance. You draw a chance card. An advance token to the nearest railroad can pay owner twice the rental to which he or she is otherwise entitled. If railroad is unknown, you may buy it from the man. You have flow. You collect $200. You move 9 spaces, you land on Indian Railroad. It is a railroad property. It is owned by Heinrich. You must pay rent of $50. It is now Simil rolls 1, 6. Simil moves 7 spaces, she lands on New York Avenue. It is an orange property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223 and has 1 house on it. Simil must pay rent of $80. It is now Heinrich rolls 1, 3. Heinrich moves 4 spaces, he lands on St. James Place. It is an orange property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Heinrich must pay rent of $28. Roll dice. Manage assets. Checkball Orientense. St. James Place. Buy houses. Buy house. You put a house on St. James Place. Buy houses. You put house on St. James Place. And you. Tyler Shep Baltic Avenue purple with 1 house. You Oriental Avenue light blue. Balt Mediterranean Avenue purple with 1 house. Baltic Avenue purple Oriental. Pennsylvania Railroad, St. James Place, orange. Tennessee Avenue, orange. You buy houses, buy houses. You put a house on Tennessee Avenue, buy houses. That class X-Men. Tyler Sheffield, Tennis, New York Avenue, orange with 1 house. Tennessee Avenue, orange with New Kentucky Avenue, red. Leando Railroad, rail. Atlantic Avenue, yellow. Marvin Gardens, yellow. Short line Railroad, done. It is your turn. You roll 2, 2. You use 4 spaces, you land on Connecticut Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by Simil. You must pay rent of $8. You roll doubles. Dice. You roll 3s. You use 9 spaces, you land on 10 Avenue. It is an orange property. You already own it. It is now Simil's turn. Simil rolls 4, 6. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Simil must pay rent of $24. It is owned by Tyler. Heinrich Notification Center. Plum. You have here notifications from Google Chrome group. New notification. Details are hidden while you roll dice. 2,000 roll dice. You roll 4, 2. You use 6 spaces, you land on Illinois Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Simil. You must pay rent of $20. It is now Simil's turn. Simil rolls 1, 1, 2 spaces. She lands on Pacific Ave. Simil draws a community chest card. It reads, received for services $25. Simil rolls double. She goes again. Simil rolls 2, 4, 6 spaces. She lands on Boardwalk. It is a blue property. She already owns it. It is now. She already owns it. It is roll dice. Manage asset. Tyler Shepard Mediterranean. 5 houses. You put another from Mediterranean Avenue. 5 houses. That class X-Men. Tyler Shepard Mediterranean Baltic Avenue purple with Buy houses. You have 2,800. You put another house on Baltic Avenue for a total of 2 buy houses. You have 2,826. Tyler Mediterranean Orient, Pennsylvania Rail Oriental Avenue light blue. St. James Place orange with 1 house. Buy houses. You have $2,826. Buy houses. You put another house on St. James total of 2 buy houses. You have $2,726. Backclass X-Men. Backclass X-Men. Tyler Shepard Baltic Orient and St. James Place orange with 2 house. Tennessee Avenue orange with 1 house. Buy houses. You put another house on Tennessee Avenue. Total of 2 buy house. Backclass X-Men. Tyler Shepard Mediterranean Avenue purple with 2 houses. It roll dice. 4, 6. You use 10 spaces, you land on Pennsylvania Avenue. It is a green. You have $2,598. Simil rolls 1, 1. Simil has go. Collect $200. Simil moves 2 on Mediterranean Avenue. It is a purple property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223 and has 2,000 on it. Simil must pay rent of $30. Simil rolls doubles. She goes again. Simil rolls 4, 5. Simil moves 9 spaces. She lands on jail. Just visiting. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 6, 5. Heinrich moves 11 spaces. He lands on St. James Place. It is an orange property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223 and has 2 houses on it. Must pay rent of $200. It is your turn. Roll dice.
Now we're cooking with bacon.
New notification from clock. Time to focus. Your focus helium 26. Now dot actions. 1 of 1 window. You move 4 spaces. You land on luxury tax. Pay dollars. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223 and has 1 house on it. Simil must pay rent of $80. You have 2,800 roll dice. Manage assets. Tyler Shepard Mediterranean Avenue purple with 2 house. Baltic Avenue purple with 2 house. Oriental Avenue light blue. Pennsylvania Railroad rail. St. James Place orange with 2 house. Tennessee Avenue orange with York Avenue orange with 1 house. You own all the properties of this cut. Kentucky at New York Avenue orange with 1 house. Buy houses. You put another house on Buy. You put another house on the avenue. Select assets menu. Tyler Shepherd, Mediterranean Avenue, purple with 2 half. It is your roll dice. You have $2,733 roll die. You roll 6, 5, let's go. You collect $200. You move 11 spaces. You land on Connecticut Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay. You have $2,925. It is your turn. Roll dice. Roll dice. You roll 5, 4. You move 9 spaces. You land on Tennessee Avenue. It is an orange property. You already own it. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 1, 5, Sibyl 6 spaces. She lands on community chest. The community chest card. It reads, granddaughter opening. Collect $50 from every play. You have 2,800 roll. You roll 1, 5, you 6 spaces. You land on Illinois Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent of $20. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 2, 4. Sibyl moves. Heinrich has to go. He collects $200. Heinrich moves. He lands on Reading Rail. Roll dice. You roll 5, 5. Spaces. You land on Pencil Avenue. It is a green property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent of $8. You roll dumb. 1,800 roll up. You roll 6, 3. Let's go. You collect $200. You move. Sibyl rolls 6. Sibyl has. She collects $200. Sibyl moves 7. You have $3,027. It is owned by Tyler Shepherd 223 and has 2,000 on it. Sibyl must pay rent of $200. Now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 6. 3. Heinrich moves 9 spaces to land pink property. It is owned by Sibyl. Heinrich must pay rent of $12. Roll dice. Manage asset. Tyler Shepherd. Mediterranean Avenue, purple with 2 houses. But you put another house on Mediterranean Avenue. Total of 5 houses. Assets met. Tyler Shepherd, Mediterranean at Baltic Avenue, purple with 5 house. You put another house on Baltic Avenue for a total of 5 houses. Assets met. Tyler Shepherd, 200 with your roll dice. You roll 3, 3. You 6 spaces. You and on Connecticut Avenue. It is a light blue. It is owned by Sin. You have 3,119. Roll dice. You roll 5, 2. You 7 spaces. You land on St. James Place. It is an orange. You already own it. It is Nashville's turn. Sibyl rolls 6, 3. Sibyl moves 9 spaces. She lands on Pentner Avenue. It is a yellow property. It is owned by Heinrich. Sibyl roll dice. You have $119. Roll dice. You roll 1, 5. You move 6 spaces. You land on Chance. You draw a Chance card. Advance to Illinois Ave. You move 2 spaces. You land on Illinois Avenue. It is a rent property. It is you must pay rent of $20. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 6, 3. Sibyl moves 9 spaces. She lands on Chance. Sibyl draws a Chance card. It reads, you have been elected chairman of the board. Roll dice. You roll 4, 6. You move 10 spaces. You land on Pennsylvania Avenue. It is a green property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent of $28. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 5, 4. Sibyl has collects $200. Sibyl moves 9 spaces. She lands on Reading Railroad. It is a railroad property. It is owned by Heinrich. Sibyl must pay rent of $25. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich roll dice. Manage assets. Tyler Shepherd, Mediterranean Avenue, Baltic Avenue, purple with 3. Oriental Avenue, Pennsylvania Railroad, Oriental Avenue, St. James Place, orange with 2 houses. You own all the property. 5 houses. Other house on St. James Place, for a total of 5 houses. Assets met. Tyler Shepherd, Baltimore, Pennsylvania. St. Tennessee Avenue, orange with 2 houses. You put another house on Tennessee Avenue for a total of 5 assets met. Tyler Shepherd, Baltimore, and St. Tennessee Avenue, North Avenue, 5 houses. Tyler Shepherd, it is your roll dice. You have 2,800 roll dice. You roll 4, 3. Let's go. You print dollars. You move 7 spaces. You land on Mediterranean Avenue. It is a purple property. You already own it. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 2, 5. Sibyl moves 7 spaces. She lands on Electric Company. It is a utility car owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 1, 6. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on Tennessee Avenue. It is an orange property. It is owned by Tyler Shepherd 223 and has 3 houses on it. Heinrich must pay rent of $550. It is your turn. Roll dice. You roll 2, 4. You move 6 spaces. You land on Chance. You draw a Chance card. It reads, get out of jail. 3. Choose a player. Heinrich. Heinrich and $553. Heinrich. Choose a player to Heinrich. Tyler Shepherd. Sibyl. Sibyl at $4,613. Roll die. Choose a play. Heinrich. Tyler Shepherd. Tyler Shepherd 223 has 3,589. Roll die. Roll dice. You roll 5, 5. You move 10 spaces. You land on community chest. You draw a community chest card. It reads, bank collect $200. You roll doubles. You go again. It manage assets. Tyler Shepherd 2. Mediterranean Avenue, purple with 3 houses. Baltic Oriental Avenue, light blue. Pennsylvania Railroad. St. James Place, orange with 3 houses. You buy houses. You put another house on St. James Place. Total of 4, 5 houses. Tyler Baltic Avenue, St. Tennessee Avenue, orange with 3. Buy house. You put another house on Tennessee Avenue for a total of 4, 5 houses. Assets. Tyler Shepherd. Baltic St. Tennessee Avenue, orange. Buy house. You put another house on New York Avenue for a total of 4 assets. Tyler Shepherd 2. Mediterranean Avenue, purple with 3 houses. It is your turn. The game will now close. Restream chat row 1 column.
Oh God, what the?
Outline.
Ah!
Level 1 RS. Game R. Restream chat row 1 column 1. RS Games plugin as Tyler Shepard. Welcome to our Monopoly. You have connected. It is your turn. Roll dice.
Game's still on. How much I get?
You have 3,004. I see. You roll 2. You move 4 spaces. You land on Kentucky Avenue. It is a rent property. You already own it. You rolled doubles. You go again. It is. You rolled 1. 5. 6 spaces. You land on Ventnor Avenue. It is a year owned by Heinrich. You must pay rent of $22. It is now Symil's turn. Symil rolls 1. 5. Symil moves 6 spaces. She lands on Ventnor Avenue. It is a yellow property. It is owned by Heinrich. Symil must pay rent of It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 6. 1. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on Pennsylvania Avenue. It is a green property. It is owned by Symil. Heinrich must pay rent of $28. Roll dice. You roll 6. 6. You move 12 spaces. You land on Boardwalk. It is a new property. It is owned by Symil. You must pay rent of $15. Roll die. Manage assets. Tyler Shepman. Iranian Avenue. Purple with 3 houses. You own a buy houses. You put another house on for that assets. Tyler Shepman. Baltic Avenue. 5 houses. You put another house on Baltic Avenue for a total of 4 5 houses. Left assets. Tyler Shepard and Iranian Avenue. Purple with 4 houses. You fall for Pennsylvania Railroad with St. James Place. Orange with 4 houses. Buy house. You put a hotel on St. James Place. Left assets. New property. Left assets. Tyler Shepard and Iranian Avenue. Purple with 4 houses. You own all the properties of this color. Houses cost $15. Baltimore, Pennsylvania, St. Tennessee Avenue, Orange with 4 houses. Buy houses. Back to assets. View and more sell. Buy houses. You have 3,000 to see. You put a hotel on Tennessee Avenue. Buy houses. Back to assets. Men. Time check. Men. Baltimore, St. Tennessee, North Avenue, Orange. Buy house. Buy house. Buy houses. Back to assets. Back to assets. Men. Tyler Shepard and Iranian Avenue. Your turn. Roll dice. You have $3,017. See you. 041. Escrow left $200. You have $3,217. 10%. See, you decide to pay 10% of your worth and move. Your total worth is $7,257. So you have to pay $700. You have $2,492. Heinrich collects $200 for landing on Grove. It is your turn. Roll dice. Roll dice. See, you roll 4. 1. You use 5 spaces. You land on Connecticut Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by SIP. You have $2,484. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Symil must pay rent of $6. Symil roll doubles. She goes again. Symil roll 5. 6 spaces. Land on Oriental Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Heinrich must pay rent of $6. It is your turn. Roll dice. See 4. Use 9 spaces. You land on Tennessee Avenue. It is an orange property. You already know it. It is now Symil's turn. Symil pays the $50 fine to get out of jail. Symil rolls 3. 6. Symil moves 9 spaces. She lands on New York Avenue. It is an orange property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. And it's a hotel. Symil must pay rent of $1,000. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 5. 4. Heinrich moves lands on Pennsylvania Railroad. It is a railroad property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Heinrich must pay rent of $100. You have 3,500. Roll dice. See. Roll 3. 2. 5 spaces. You land on Indiana Avenue. It is a rent property. You must pay rent of $18. It is owned by Heinrich. Symil must pay rent of $20. You have $3,578. It is open 223 and it has a hotel. Heinrich must pay rent of $950. It is your turn. You have 4,500 to CC. You roll 4. 3. 7 spaces. You land on Golden Jail. You are now Symil roll 6. 2. Symil moves 8 spaces. She lands on Short Line. It is a railroad property. It is owned by Heinrich. 23. Symil must pay rent of $100. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 6. 5. Heinrich moves 11 spaces. She lands on Marvin Garden. It is a yellow property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 202. Rich must pay rent of $24. You are in jail. It is your turn. Pay the $50 fine to get out of jail. It is your turn. Roll dice. You roll 3. 1. 4 spaces. You land on Virginia Avenue. It is a pink owned by Symil. You must pay rent of You have $4,590. Symil draws a community chest card. It reads income tax refund. Collect $20. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich 2. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on chance. Heinrich draws a chance card. It reads paper tax of $50. It is your turn. Roll dice. See you. Roll 3. 6. 9 Staceyana Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Symil. You must pay rent of $18. It is now Symil's turn. Symil rolls 4. 5. Symil moves 9 spaces. She lands on St. Charles Place. It is a pink place. It is owned by Heinrich. Symil must pay rent $. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 1. 6. Heinrich passed go. He collects $200. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on Baltic Avenue. It is a purple property owned by Tyler Shepard. 220 and has 4 houses on it. Heinrich must pay rent of $320. It is your turn. Roll to manage asset. Tyler Shepard. Mediterranean Avenue. Purple with 4 houses. You own all the property. You put a hotel on Mediterranean Avenue. 5 houses. Left assets. Tyler Shepard. Baltic Avenue. 5 houses. 5,000. Fact assets menu. Tyler Shepard Mediterranean Abbott. It is your roll dice. You have 4,000 roll dice. C. You roll 3, 6. You move 9 on North Carolina Avenue. It is a green property. It is owned by Heinrich. You must pay rent of $26. It is now Simil's turn. Simil rolls 3, 4. Simil moves 7. Cases she lands on Tennessee Avenue. It is an orange owned by Tyler Shepard 223 and it has a hotel. Simil must pay rent of $950. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 2, 3. Heinrich moves 5 spaces. He lands on Vermont, a light blue property. It is owned by Simil. Heinrich must pay rent of $6. It is your turn. Roll dice. Roll dice. You roll 6. 6. Fast roll. You collect 200. Move 12 spaces. You land on income tax. Would you like to pay 10% of your worth or $200? You decide to pay $200. Good decision there. You are worth $10,056, so you only have to pay $200 and not $1,005. You roll doubles. You go and manage assets. Roll dice. You roll 3, 6. You move 9 spaces. You land States Avenue. It is a pink fruit. It is owned by Simil. You must pay rent of $10. It is now turn. Simil rolls 2, 2. Simil moves 4 spaces. She lands on chance. Simil draws a chance card. It reads. Take a line on the reading. If you pass go, collect $200. Simil passed go. She collects $200. Simil moves 23 spaces. She lands on reading railroad. It is a railroad property. It is owned by Heinrich. Simil must pay rent of $25. Simil rolls up. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. You have 6,000 roll dice. C. You roll 3, 5. 8 spaces. You land on Kentucky Avenue. The rent property. You already own it. It is now Simil rolls 2, 6. Simil moves 8 spaces. She lands on Illinois Avenue. It is a rent property. She already owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich is 2, 1. Heinrich moves 3 spaces. He lands on Tennessee Avenue. Italy. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223 and it has a hotel. Heinrich must pay rent of $950. It is your turn. Roll dice.
Money, 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 money.
Choose a player. Heinrich has $1,581 listing assets for roll to manage assets. Choose up Tyler Simil. B. Simil has 2,200 Vermont Avenue. Black roll die. You roll 4, 4. You take spaces. You land on Marvin Gardens. It is a yellow property. You already own it. You roll double. You go again. It is your turn. Roll dice. You roll 3. 5 spaces. You land on Pennsylvania Avenue. It is a green property. It is owned by Simil. You must pay rent of $28. It is now Simil's turn. Simil rolls 4, 6. Simil moves 10 spaces. She lands on Avenue. It is a green property. Already owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 4, 4. Heinrich moves 8 spaces. He lands on Atlantic Avenue. It is a yellow property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Heinrich must pay rent of 20. Rolls doubles. He goes again. Heinrich rolls 1, 6. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on Community Chest. Roll dice. You roll 4, 3. Fast roll. You collect 200. Property. You already own it. It is Simil moves 5 spaces. She lands on Boardwalk. It is a blue property. She already owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 6, 6. Heinrich passed go. Bridge rolls 5, 1. Heinrich 6 spaces. He lands on St. Charles Place. It is a pink property. He already owns it. Roll dice. You roll 5, 3. You 8 spaces. You land on Connecticut Avenue. It is a light. It is owned by Simil. You must pay rent of $8. It is now Simil's turn. Simil rolls 6, 1. Simil passed go. She collects $200. Simil moves 7 spaces. She lands on Oriental Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 203. Simil must pay rent of $6. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 6, 1. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on Tennessee Avenue. It is an orange property. It is owned by Tyler 223 and it has L. Heinrich must pay rent of $950. It is yours. You have 8,008 roll dice. C. You roll 4, 1. You 5 spaces. You let on Virginia Avenue. The property. It is owned by Simil. Must pay rent of $12. It is now Simil's turn. Simil rolls 1, 5. Simil moves 6 spaces. She lands on Electric Company. It is a utility property. She already owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. 5, 5. Heinrich moves 10 spaces. She lands on Wall. Heinrich must pay rent. Roll dice. Roll 5, 6. Spaces. You land on P and O railroad. It is a rail. RS games flying to stream chat roll up red circle. Item. Toolbar. Menu selected. Red circle right button. I'm trying to 100. Hide button mute. Button maxim. Button menu. Network connection. Tyler Shepard. Network connection. 10/10. Hide button invite guests. Button settings. Button and source. Button invite get. Button stop. Button enable cat. Button mute. Enable camera.
Oh, my camera's not enabled, so you haven't seen my face.
Enable camera button. Disable camera.
There you go.
Button mute. Button thumb. Button synonym. Button picture in. Button say 11916. Live. 1918. 1920. Live. Button enter full screen. Live. 1922. RS game clock roll die. 02, 6. You take spaces. You land on community chest. You draw a community chest card. It means you inherit $1. Simil moves. She lands on B and O railroad. Heinrich rolls railroad for $100. Heinrich rolls. It is owned by Simil. Heinrich must pay rent of $18. You have 10,000 ice. C. You roll 1, 6. 7 spaces. You land on go. You collect 200. Simil moves 9. She already owns it. It is now Heinrich. mortgages North Carolina Avenue for $150. Heinrich rolls 1 3 Heinrich now failed. Heinrich. B. Heinrich has $141. Listing assets for Heinrich. Roll dice. You roll 2 You lose 4 spaces, you land on income tax. 1. You like to pay 10%. 2. You decide to pay $200. Good decision there. You are worth $15,276, so you only have to pay $200 and not $1,005. Roll dice. You roll 5. You lose 10 spaces, you land on Virginia Avenue. It is a pink property. It is owned by Samuel. You must pay rent of $12. You have 10,900. Roll dice. C. You roll 4. You must roll 10 You are now in jail. Your turn is over. It is now Samuel's turn. Samuel rolls 6. Samuel has go. She collects $200. Samuel moves 12 spaces. Lands on Oriental Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by Tyler 123. Samuel pay rent of $6. Samuel rolls doubles. She goes again. Samuel rolls 4. Samuel moves 7 spaces. She lands on State Avenue. It is a pink property. She already owns it. His turn. Heinrich pays the $50 fine to get out of jail. Heinrich rolls 1. Heinrich moves 4 spaces. He lands on Virginia Avenue. It is a pink property. It is owned by Samuel. Heinrich must pay rent of $12. You are in jail. It is your pay the fine to get out of jail. You have 10,000. You pay the $50 fine to get out of jail. It is your turn. You roll 4. 5 spaces. You York Avenue. It is an orange property. You already. It is now Samuel's turn. Samuel rolls 4. Samuel moves 9 spaces. She lands on chance. Samuel draws a chance card. It reads. Back 3 spaces. Samuel moves back spaces. She lands on New York Avenue. An orange property. It is owned by Shepard 223 and it's at a hotel. Samuel must pay rent of $1,000. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 6. Heinrich moves 7 spaces. He lands on Kentucky Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Heinrich must pay rent of $18. It is your turn. Roll dice. Choose a plate. B. Heinrich has 61 listing assets. St. Charles Place. Roll dice. Choose a plate. Tyler Samuel. B. Samuel has 770 Vermont Avenue. Roll dice. Roll dice.
Proceedings.
You roll 1 3 4
Morning.
spaces. You land on Indiana Avenue.
Morning,
Samuel
how are
rolls
you?
6 2. Samuel moves 8 1:15 a.m.
Oh wow,
It
it's
is
only 1:30.
Heinrich rolls 6 Heinrich moves 12 spaces. He lands on Community Chest. Heinrich has $11,880. It is owned by Samuel. Heinrich must pay rent of $50. It is your always duck.
I gotta mute.
You have $11,880.
Okay, cool.
No ducking. Roll dice. CC. You roll 4. 9 spaces. You land on North Carolina Avenue. It is a green property. It is owned by Heinrich. Let's see. The rent is. Oh wait. It's small. So there's none. It is now turn.
Nice.
She owns it. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich rolls 2. Heinrich has go. He collects $200. Heinrich moves 4 spaces. Lands on Baltic Avenue. It is a purple property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 220 Hotel. Heinrich must pay rent of $450. Heinrich rolls doubles. He goes again. Heinrich mortgages Park Place. $175. Heinrich Ventnor Avenue for $130. Heinrich rolls 2 Heinrich moves 5 spaces. He lands on Vermont Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by Samuel. Heinrich must pay rent of $6. It is your turn. Roll dice.
He's
5 2. You move 7 spaces. You land on Boardwalk. It is a new property. It is owned by Samuel. You must pay rent of $50. Just visiting. It is now Heinrich. Heinrich moves lands on St. James Place. It is an orange property. You have $12,280. It is owned by Tyler Shepard 223 and it's at a hotel. Heinrich must pay rent of $950. Heinrich is bankrupt. Heinrich is out of the game. Heinrich is watching. It is your turn. Roll dice.
Alright.
CC. You roll 6. You have go. You collect $100. You move 12 spaces. You land place. It is a pink property. Costs $140. You currently have 13,000. Yes. You buy a pink property St. Charles Place for $140. You roll doubles. You roll dice. You roll 7 spaces. You land on Tennessee Avenue. It is an orange property. You already own it. It is now Samuel's turn. Samuel rolls 1. Samuel moves 4 spaces. She lands on Virginia Avenue. It is a pink property. She already owns dice. You roll
It's a
6
1v1 game,
12
boys.
spaces.
Tell
You
your
land on Rosen Hill.
friends.
Samuel rolls 6 spaces. She lands on it. Samuel rolls 5 1. Samuel moves 6 spaces. She lands on North Carolina Avenue. It is a green property. Samuel buys the green property. Nor use your get out of jail free card. You play get out of jail free card. It is your turn. Roll dice. You roll 4. You move 9 spaces. You land on New York Avenue. It is an orange property. You already own it. It is now Samuel's turn. Samuel rolls 2. Samuel moves 4 spaces. She lands on chance. Samuel draws a chance card. It reads. Samuel moves 4 spaces. She lands on income tax. Samuel decides to pay $200. Good decision. Roll dice. You roll 5 1. You move 6 spaces. You land on the and railroad. It is a railroad. Samuel rolls 3 1. Samuel moves 4 spaces. She lands on Vermont Avenue. You have 13,312. Roll dice. C. You roll 3 6. You move 9 spaces. You land on Pennsylvania Avenue. It is a green property. Samuel, you must pay rent $28. It is now Samuel's turn. Samuel rolls 4 5. Samuel moves 9 spaces. She lands on Community Chest. Samuel draws a Community Chest card. It reads. You have 1 second prize in a movie. Collect $10. It is your turn. Roll dice.
Wait, you only win $10 for second place? Who won? Then the question is, who won the beauty contest.
Roll dice. 3. You lose 5 spaces, you land on boardwalk. It is a new property. It is owned by Senior. You have $13,234. She already owns it. Roll dice. C. You roll 4. Let's go. You collect $200. You move 9 spaces, you land on Vermont Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by Senior. You must pay rent of $6. It is now Senior's turn. Senior rolls 5, 6. Senior moves, he lands on Pennsylvania Avenue. It is a green property. She already rolled up. You roll 5, 6. You move 11 spaces, you land on New York Avenue. It is an orange property. You already own it. It is now Senior's turn. Senior rolls 2, 6. Senior passed go. She collects $200. Senior moves 8 spaces, she lands on Community Chest. Senior draws a Community Chest card. It reads, pay school tax of $1. Roll dice. You root. You move 6 spaces, you land on V and O Railroad. It is a railroad property. You already own it. It is now Senior's turn. Senior rolls 4, 6. Senior moves 10 spaces. Lands on Electric Company. It is a roll die 6, 3. You move 9 spaces, you land on Pennsylvania Avenue. It is a green property. It is owned by Senior. You must pay rent of $28. It is now Senior. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. You have 13,000 roll dice. C. You roll 1, 3. You move 4 spaces, you land on luxury tax. $10.75. It is now Senior's turn. Senior rolls 3, 4. Senior moves 7 spaces, lands on chance. Senior draws a chance. It reads, your building and loan matures. Roll dice. You have $13,425. C. You roll 1, 3. You pass go. You collect $200. You move 4 spaces, you land a Community Chest. You draw a Community Chest card. Advance to go, collect $200. You move 38 spaces, you land on go. You collect $200 for landing on go. It is not roll dice, roll 1, 3. You move 4 spaces, you land on income tax. 1. You want to pay 10% $200. You decide to pay $200. Your decision. There, you are worth $18,105. You only have to pay $200 and not $1,810. It is now Senior's turn. Senior pays the $50 fine to get out of jail. Senior rolls 1, 6. Choose a player to Tyler Shepard. Senior. V. Senior has $928. Vermont Avenue.
Alright, here
roll,
we go.
roll dice. You roll 3, 2. You move 5 spaces, you land on Connecticut Avenue. It is owned by Senior. You must pay rent of $8. It is now Senior's turn. Senior rolls 5, 4. Senior moves 9 spaces, she lands on Atlantic Avenue. It is a yellow property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Senior must pay rent of $22. Roll dice. You roll 5, 4. You move 9 spaces, an orange property. Senior rolls 5, 5. Senior moves 10 spaces, she lands on chance. Senior draws a chance card. It reads, bank pays you dividend of $1.50. Senior buys the railroad property. The railroad roll dice. You roll 3, 2. You move 5 spaces, you land on Indiana Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Senior. You must have $18. It is now Senior's turn. Senior, choose a player to Tyler Shepard to Senior. B. Senior has $32. Listing assets for Senior. Reading railroad. Railroad. Roll die dice. Mix 1. You move 10 spaces, you land on Golden Jail. Senior moves 7 spaces, she lands on Indiana Avenue. It is a rent property. She already owns it. Take it. You pay the $50 fine to get out of jail. It is your turn. You roll 5, 1. You move 6 spaces, you land on St. James Place. It is an orange property. You have 14,521 green spaces, she lands on Atlantic Avenue. It is a yellow property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Senior must pay rent of $22. Choose a Tyler Shepard. Senior. CV. Senior has $10. Listing asset price.
Sybil is so lucky she hasn't landed on any of my oranges.
You roll 1, 1. You move 2 spaces, you land on Tennessee Avenue. It is an orange property. You already own it. You roll double. You go again. You roll 6, 1. You move 7 spaces, you land on Beef and O Railroad. It is a railroad property. You already own it. Senior moves 7 spaces, she lands on Community Chest. Senior draws a Community Chest card. It reads, from sale of stock you gave. It is your turn. Roll dice. You roll 5, 3. You move 8 spaces, you land on Community Chest. You draw a Community Chest card. It reads, Dr. B. $50. It is now Senior rolls 1, 1. Senior moves 2 spaces, she lands on Short Line Railroad. It is you have 14,000. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. And it has a hotel. Senior must pay rent of $250. Senior rolls does again. Senior rolls 1, 5. Senior moves 6 spaces, she lands on chance. Senior draws a chance card. It reads, make general repairs on all your property. For each house, pay $20. Each hotel, $100. Senior doesn't own any houses or hotels, so she gets off scot-free. It is your turn. Choose a plate type. Senior. CV. Senior has $5. Green railroad. Roll dice. You roll 1, 3. You move Park Place. It is a new prom, yes. You buy a new property Park Place for $350. It is now Senior's turn. Senior rolls 1, 6. Senior moves 7 spaces, she lands on Virginia Avenue. It is a pink property. She already rolled dice. You roll 4, 3. You can't go. You collect $200. You move 7 spaces, you land on income tax. When you like 200, you decide to pay $200. Dumb decision there. You are $13,323. So you only have $14,511. Choose other Senior. CV. Senior has $13. Green railroad. Roll dice. You roll 1, 1. You move 2 spaces, you land on Oriental Avenue. It is a light blue property. You roll dice. You roll 3, 1. You move 4 spaces, you land on jail. Just visit. It is now Senior's turn. Senior mortgages North Carolina Avenue for $150. Sibyl roll 1, 4. Sibyl moves 5 spaces. Atlantic Avenue. It is a yellow property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Sibyl must pay rent of $22. Roll dice. You roll
Maybe this
1,
game
2.
eventually will end.
3 spaces. You land on States Avenue.
Here we
It
go.
is a pink property. It is owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent of $10. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl and Morgan is reading railroad for $110. Sibyl rolls 1, 4. Sibyl moves 5 spaces. She lands on Pacific Avenue. Italy. She can't afford it. It is your turn. Roll dice. You roll 4, 3. 7 spaces. You land on free parking. You get $2,940 for landing on. It is your turn. Roll. You have $17,463.
Oh my
Roll
god.
dice.
How?
See, you roll 3, 6 spaces. You land on Atlantic Avenue. It is a yellow property. Roll dice. 0, 2, 1. New notification from clock. Great job. You have Sibyl railroad for $100. Sibyl rolls 1, 1. Sibyl moves 2 spaces. Lands on roll. Sibyl collects $200 for landing on go. Sibyl rolls doubles. She goes again. Sibyl and mortgages North Carolina. Roll dice. You roll 1, 3. 4 spaces. You land on you draw a community chest card. It reads. Unmatured. Choose a player. Tyler check Sibyl. B. Sibyl has $25. Reading railroad. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Pay rent of $200. You have 17,000. Now roll dice. See. You roll 1, 3. 4 spaces. You land on Park Place. It is a new property. You now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl Moore Avenue for $120. Sibyl Mortgages Connecticut Avenue for $16. Sibyl rolls 6, 1. Sibyl moves 7 spaces. She lands on North Carolina Avenue. It is a green property. She already owns. Roll. You roll 1, 4. Let's go. It's $200. You move 5 spaces. You land on community chest. You draw a community chest card. It reads. Receive for services $20. 5. It is not roll dice. 1001 to see. You roll 5, 2. 7 spaces. You land on Connecticut Avenue. It is a light blue clock. Sibyl rolls 3, 3. Sibyl has go. Collects $200. Sibyl moves sit and on reading railroad. Property. She already owns rolls double. She goes again. Sibyl and mortgages reading railroad for $110. Sibyl rolls 5, 2. Sibyl moves 7 spaces. She lands on 11. It is a utility property. She already owns it. It is your to roll dice. You roll 5, 3. 8 spaces. You land on community chest. You draw a community chest card. It reads. Grand offer opening. Collect dollar every player for opening night. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 6, 3. Sibyl moves 9 spaces. She lands on Kentucky Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. To choose a Tyler C. Sibyl has $27. Reading rail. Roll dice. You roll 1, 3. 4 spaces. You land on Kentucky Avenue. It is a rent property. Sibyl rolls 5. Sibyl moves 10 spaces. Shellac Avenue. It is a green property. She can't afford it. Sibyl rolls doubles. She goes again. Sibyl rolls 2, 2. Sibyl moves 4 spaces. She lands on Short Line Railroad. It is a railroad property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Sibyl must pay rent of $100. Sibyl rolls doubles. She goes again. Sibyl mortgages reading railroad for $100. Sibyl rolls 2, 4. Sibyl passed go. She collects $200. Sibyl moves 6 spaces. She lands on Mediterranean Avenue. It is a purple property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. And it has a hotel. Sibyl must pay rent of $250. It is a turn. Roll dice. You roll 2, 1. 3 spaces land on Illinois Avenue. It is a rent. Sibyl mortgages roll 1 for $200. Sibyl rolls 2, 3. Sibyl moves 5 spaces. She lands on Oriental Avenue. It is a light blue property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Sibyl must pay rent of $6. It is your turn. Roll dice. Roll dice. You roll 6, 1. 7 spaces. You land on Pacific Avenue. It is a green prop. Yes. You buy a green property Pacific Avenue for $300. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl and mortgages North Carolina Avenue for $165. Sibyl rolls 1. 5. Sibyl moves 6 spaces. She electric company. Roll dice. You roll 4. Let's go. You collect $200. It is a purple prop. Choose a player to view assets. Tyler Shepard 203. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. You have $18,530. Roll dice. Choose a player Sibyl. CB. Sibyl has minus $12. Reading railroad. Roll dice. Roll dice. You roll 5, 1. 6 space chance. You draw a chance card. Advance to Illinois Ave. You move 17 spaces. Sibyl rolls North Carolina Avenue for $150. Sibyl rolls 2. 5. Sibyl moves 7 spaces. She lands off with a utility roll dice. You roll 1, 4. 5 spaces. You land on Marvin Gardens.
I already own that.
It is a yellow property. You already own it. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl mortgages Illinois Avenue for $132. Sibyl rolls 3, 6. Sibyl moves 9 spaces. She lands on Park Place. It is a blue property. It is by Tyler Shepard. 223. Sibyl meant of $35. It is your turn. Roll dice. You roll 2, 5. 7 spaces. You land on chance. You draw a chance card. It reads. You have been elected chairboard. Page player $50. Now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 1, 3. Sibyl passed go. She collects $200. Sibyl moves 4 spaces. She lands on Mediterranean Avenue. It is a purple property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. And it has a hotel. Sibyl must pay rent of $250. It is your turn. Choose a type Sibyl. B. Sibyl has minus $29. List. Roll dice. 5. Let's go. You collect $200. You move 10 spaces. You land on Baltic Avenue. It is a purple property. You already own it. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl Mortgages in all average for 120 roll 1 4. You have 18,000 roll die C. You roll 4 2. You move 6 spaces. You land on Connecticut Avenue. It is a light blue. Sibyl and mortgages Connecticut Avenue for $66. Sibyl rolls 1 5. Sibyl moves 6 spaces. She lands on Electric Company. It is a utility property. She already owns it. Roll dice. You roll 1 4. 5 spaces. You land on Virginia Avenue. It is a pink property. You must pay rent of $12. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 4 6. Sibyl moves 10 spaces. She lands on Chance. Sibyl draws a Chance card. It reads advance to St. Charles Place. If you pass go, collecting. Sibyl passed go. She collects $200. Sibyl moves 29 spaces. She lands on St. Charles Place. It is a pink property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Sibyl must pay rent of $10. It is your turn. Roll dice. New notification from clock. Time to focus. Your focus period 26 minutes starts now. Off action. 1 window. You roll 1 6. You move 7 spaces. You land on Kentucky Avenue. It is a rent proponent. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl and mortgages reading railroad for $110. Sibyl rolls 2 4. Sibyl moves 6 spaces. She lands on community chest. Sibyl draws a community chest card. Roll dice. You roll 2 3. You move 5 spaces. You land on Atlantic Avenue. It is a yellow property you already own.
I could
Sibyl
be here
moves
all
7
night,
spaces. She
Sybil.
lands on Illinois Avenue. It is a rent property she already owns. Roll dice. You roll 5 6. You move 11 spaces. You land on Park Place. It is a new property you already own it. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 3 6. Sibyl moves 9 spaces. She lands on community chest card. It reads bank error in your favor. Collect $200. It is your turn. Roll dice. You roll 5 3. Let's go. You collect $200. You move 8 from reading railroad. It is a railroad property. Owned by Sibyl. You must pay rent of $25. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl and mortgages boardwalk for $220. Sibyl rolls 4 6. Sibyl passed go. She collects 2. Sibyl moves 10 spaces. She lands on Baltic Avenue. It is a purple property. It is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. And it has a hotel. Sibyl must pay of $450. It is your roll. Choose a player to Tyler Sibyl. B. Sibyl has minus $34. Reading railroad. Roll dice. You roll 6 4. 10 spaces. You land on Pennsylvania Railroad. It is a railroad property. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl mortgages reading railroad for $100. Roll dice. Manage assets. Roll dice. You roll 3 6. 9 spaces. You land on Illinois Avenue. It is a rent property. It is owned by Sibyl. Let's see. The rent is. Oh wait. It's mortgaged. So there's none. It is now Sibyl's turn. Sibyl rolls 1 5. Sibyl moves 6 spaces. She lands on Tennessee. 23. And it's a hotel. Sibyl must pay rent of $950. Sibyl bankrupt. Sibyl out of the game. You have won the game. Net worth of $24,500. You have won the game. This is your 5th win.
Awesome! I
Volume
won!
level 76.
Woohoo!
Volume level 70. Volume level 71. 1:31 a.m.
All right. Well, that was loads of fun.
Would you like this?
You know what? Yeah.
The game is over.
You're out, boys.
Quit. The game will now close. 13-3. Clickable dream. Navigation landing. Clickable dream week.
All right. So I'm going to play this final song for you all and have a wonderful evening.
Main landmark. Share menu. Clickable learn more button. Clickable white A button. Pause K. Clickable skip hands button. Oh, next frame. Main.
Bye, everybody.
Red circle. Contain button. Cover button. Half screen cut. Contain cut. And click at default wrap end screen button. Clickable channel. Edit. No preview. Click enter. Enter. Cut half picked. Simmer thumb. Mute disable. Mute button. But. Enable camera.
I've just closed my eyes again. Climbed aboard the Dreamweaver train. Trying to take away my worries of today. And leave the road behind. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe we can reach the morning light.
Red circle.
To the starry
New
sky.
template. Red box. com. New tab. Documents using land. Search and menu buttons on menu. CNN breaking. Content incorrect.
Help me to forget today's pain.
Address and search bar. FNC.
Believe you can get me
NFB News Live. Click when move on to matchable with click. Take column. Documents. NFB News has autocomplete.
through dream.
500.
I believe we can reach the morning light.
Login button. NFB News Live registered on. NF Programmable MLS. Big Phone. NFB News Web News on Demand. Visited link. NFB News No Net. Return. Online Twitter NFTV Globe Mega Public Information Specific My Favorite Publication NFB News Live Previous issue column 4 Associated Pro Free Current issue column 3 Pro Free Pro Previous issue column 4 Fox News 0 Pro 2 4 Post 08 slash Pro Previous issue column 4 NBC News 08 Pro Previous issue column 4 New York Post 08 slash 13 slash NFB News Live Register online New York Post for August 4 section NFB News Linear Registered online New York Post for August section Download Astrology Candy Level 2 Astrology 9 Dating Show Cosmic Love as Sexy Single Find Book of Business Candy Level 2 Entertainment Candy Level 3 American Rancher Raindrop for Fire Meeting Entertainment and Sharon Tate's sister at home drawing the booking Entertainment Candy Level Charles Manson sent Sharon Tate's sister at home drawing the booking Time Report Candy Level Lin-Manuel Miranda, Laura Camden unauthorized Texas Candy Level 3, Bullet Train Steve from box office again this weekend Candy Level 3. Arena Claire owned series review, not. White at Home Run Candy Level 3. And Hell with movies and TV shows there after tragic death Candy Level 3. And Hatchet's final role, movies and TV shows there after tragic death Candy Level 3, Black Iron Carrot, Black and Hatchet's spotlight shines bright with memorable roles in movies including 6 Stage 7. 13 free Weaver YouTube audio playing Google Chrome. Desktop list Google FB Messenger Pro Google Calendar Sunday August Red Circle Live Buttons button enable camera Top screen NA a thumb Sync pick hack cut content enter and end stream button